Good night, everyone, and welcome once again to He Lived, Heaven's Live Video Devotional. I'm so glad you guys are here, and with that being said, you know how we do. Let's jump right into it. The word in the street tonight is coming from John, okay? This is New Testament. John chapter 1 and verse 10. Simple. John chapter 1 and verse 10. Go ahead and read that with me. The word in the street says, He, talking about Jesus, was in the world, and though the world was made through him, the world did not recognize him. Wow. So tonight I'm thinking about this TV show, pretty popular show that's been coming on past couple of years. It's called Undercover Boss. Yeah, you guys have heard about this, Undercover Boss. It's a pretty amazing show, and the basic premise is you have a boss, and I'm talking about the boss of all bosses. He is the head of a corporation. I mean, imagine the head of McDonald's or the head of Chipotle. He's the person, and he spends some time where he decides to go undercover, put makeup on, dress up his clothes, and actually become an employee within his own company. And so he or she literally will just, take some time out from being, the CEO or being the owner of this corporation and spend some time being an employee. And they get a chance to spend time with other employees, other coworkers, do the actual day in and day out jobs. I mean, flipping burgers, putting fries from McDonald's. I mean, doing all these different things. They actually spend this time with the employees. And throughout their time, I mean, you can understand, they may learn a few things, especially if they haven't actually been an employee themselves. They do this, and when it's done, some of them through their interaction with the co-workers, interaction with other employees, they sometimes even bless them with great gifts just for watching their character and watching that they were a good employee of their own corporation. And then they reveal, hey, by the way, I'm the CEO. And so it's this big old bash. And we find so many parallels between Undercover Boss and what God is doing for us in our lives every day. Jesus, he is the true boss. He's the true king of this world. And he exchanged everything. He exchanged his riches that he had for the rags. He exchanged being God for being man. And whereas an undercover boss, these CEOs do it so they can improve their company or get a better insight on how to improve things, Jesus did this out of the love for us. Simply put, God became a part of his own creation, and he now today remains in his human form. And although he knew us from creation, he knew everything about us, this serves as a demonstration that he knows exactly what it feels like to be you. He knows what it's like to be an employee in this company of life. He knows what it's like to day in and day out flip these burgers and do these different things. And so he also, at the same time, blesses us for our diligence and for our faith towards him. And so I want you guys to remember that. If you haven't accepted this, if you haven't experienced this love, I invite you today to experience this love, to experience knowing what it's like to be an employee, a part of this company as your undercover boss works to serve you. You guys have a good night, and we'll see you again tomorrow at 10 p.m. Was that right? Okay.